Hey all. In troubled times like these, it's nice every once in a while just to do a pure happiness song. And this is one of those, I think. I think it's in standard. This is your low E. But in typical fashion, if you listen really close, Cat is doing one tuning and fingerings, and I forget the other guy's name. He's so awesome. He's a great guitar player. I forget his name. He would usually put a capo on somewhere and do different voicings with different chords with a capo, and the two of them together sounded really cool. So this is one of those, but we're just going to do Cat's main part. So it's. That's the intro. So this is these chords up and down the neck are usually not all that mysterious, at least in rock music, because you're like, what is that? But all that is that's this C, right? But you can hear the high E string is ringing open through that chord. So you just take the D, G, and B strings of that bar C. So you're only playing those four strings: D, starting at D all the way down. Now, I think this is the way I hear it. It's no changing in the fingering. It doesn't go on the B string when you move it down to G. Same chord shape. C, G, F, same thing. It's like an F major 7. You might be tempted to do B, 3, 5, and then I don't think it's that. I think it's like that. G, if you wanna sing now. That's G, C, and Cat. Often, maybe always, I don't know. But when he does a C, if he's not playing the high E at the 3rd fret, he's playing the low E at the 3rd fret to give that G bass note to his C chords, and that's what he's doing on this one. On these, these new remastered things, you can hear exactly what's going on. So C, G, G. But on the F, he does an F, but he keeps that high E covered from the G chord. God, just strung this thing. A minor. There's a million D minor, A minor to go. That part, that's the trick of the song, is getting that little thing right. I think that's it. And that little suspension is you have a G, and then go D string second and B string first, while your two E strings are still covered at the 3rd fret. Now you got to listen to it to get that little when does it come off. I think he actually is. He's hammering them on more than. And the same thing is C, G, F with the high E cover. G, C, G, A minor, D minor, A minor, G. Then it goes into that. This is the hardest thing to play in the song, and if you listen to the Cat recording, he stumbles once or twice trying to get this little lick, because it is hard to do it, believe it or not. So you're in. So that's on that C chord, low E, low E, A string, and then back into the E at the 3rd, or sorry, A at the 3rd fret. And then plays the C chord. one that's a little bit tricky. So C. So the second one is, instead of finishing on a C, you finish on a G. Right. All out the 3rd fret. Going from that, from the C to the G, that's where it gets a little bit. It takes a couple of run throughs to get that, so you'll get that. A minor to E minor. You don't need me. You know that part. A minor, E minor, A minor. To know. That part is A minor to E minor. And then it ends on, toward the end, like after the last chorus, he's just doing. And then one last. Ends on that first chord. When you do that one, don't hit those E and A strings. Just want those 4 highest strings on it. I like that one, and I like that he resisted the urge of producers, no doubt, who were saying, you know, you got to put a bass and some drums on that. You'll have a nice little pop single. Just the 2 guitars and a vocal. That's the way I like it. Good luck.